Queen's Gambit declined, Neo-Orthodox, Anti-Tartakower, Petrosian variation. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the end game. Opening with the queen's pawn. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. By taking control of the crucial d5 square and creating a space on which the knight can move to c3 without obstructing the c-pawn, move c4 helps to create a strong center. The move e6 creates a line for the dark squared bishop, sets up a rapid castle, and prepares to push a pawn to d5 and recover the piece if it is taken. Nf3 develops toward the center, putting pressure on the e5 square and adding another defender to the d4 pawn. As it occupies space in the center, attacks the c4 pawn, and aids in maintaining control of the e4 square. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. b7 develops the bishop, supports the knight on f6 and prepares castling. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. This kicks an opposing bishop. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. Recaptures. This defends the attacked pawn. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. This exchange is fair. Backs off. It is a fair deal after all captures. Recaptures. This wins a tempo by threatening a bishop and forcing it to move away. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This challenges the opposing rook for control of the open file. It is the last book move. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. That's good. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. That's good. This exchange is fair. That's good. Backs off. It is ideal. By growing a queen from its beginning square, this activates the queen. It is ideal. There were worse maneuvers, but there were also much better ones. It is incorrect. As a result, the adversary can take an open file containing a rook. It is incorrect. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. That is good. Now that the rook is on an open file, it is easier to control squares all over the board. That's good. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is quite good. This disregards a superior method of apprehending a knight who was posing a danger to get resources. It is incorrect. Recaptures. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. The queen is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. This puts doubled pawns in front of the opponent's king, diminishing its safety and weakening the pawn structure. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. That's good. Recaptures. Black is equal at this point in the endgame. It is ideal. In the endgame, an active king is essential, and removing it from the rear rank is the first step. It is quite good. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be opposed as it attempts to promote by other pieces. That's good. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. That is a logical response. It is quite good. This exchange is fair. It is quite good. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This avoids the bishop's check. It is ideal. It was a free pawn there. It is ideal. A wise decision. It is quite good. A powerful play. It is quite good. Among the best actions. It is quite good. This shifts the bishop to a square with more activity, giving it greater scope. It is quite good. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. It is quite good. That is a logical response. It is quite good. A wise decision. It is quite good. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. It is excellent. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. It is excellent. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame.